So welcome back to my channel. Today I shall discuss few important questions regarding midterm examination. Your midterm examination is drawing near. That's why you can watch this video. This video will be helpful for your exam purpose. And for that midterm exam, before going to the discussion, I want to suggest you something to increase your marks in the exam. You have to make your handwriting very legible. This is the point number 1, and the point number 2 is don't forget to write down the question number. I have checked that many students have forgotten in the anxiety of exam to write down the question marks. That is, suppose the question marks is 1A and he or she writes only A. Don't mention 1A or 2A or 2B. So don't forget to write the proper or exact question number in your answer sheet. Second important thing is make your handwriting legible, what I have already suggested, and don't forget to follow the tense of the question. Suppose the question is in past tense and you are writing the answer in present. That's a big mistake. So don't forget that. And another important thing is write your answer to the point, because if you don't write answer to the point, it would be quite disturbing for the teacher to give marks, and your marks will easily be decreased by not writing to the point. So to the point answer is very necessary for the exam. And the next important point is, before submitting your answer sheet, proofread it, check it, revise it, whether you have done any spelling mistakes or not. In spelling mistakes, marks are deducted. And also for the punctuation, like there is voice change or reported speech using the question mark, and while writing the answer in reported speech, you are writing the same question mark in the answer also. That's a big mistake. And while in the talking about the voice change, there is question mark and you are changing the voice and make the question marks remains the same. That's a big mistake. So all you have to do is to just be careful about the using of punctuations in the answer sheets. This is a very important factor you have to remember. You have to be careful and you have to be serious during the examination. Make your handwriting legible, and the answer sheet should be very crystal clear. Don't make any rough work on the answer sheet while writing the answer sheet. Don't make it rough paper. Just make it clean, presentable, so that you will get a good marks, a good value to the teacher. Now coming to the question paper, few important question I can suggest. The first, in the section A, there will be 2 passages from unseen, that is called reading skills. It is of 20 marks, 10 marks each, what I have discussed already in the previous video. And this is of reading skills unseen. So in unseen, 2 passages will be there, and there is no important suggestions for that. Only the passages you have to read and answer it accordingly. So this is passage. In the passage 1, the passage will be descriptive narrative passage, and passage 2 will be data based passage, short information based passage, analytical passage will be there in passage number 2, and both the passages will carry 10 marks each. That means total 20 marks. Then coming to the section B, grammar. In grammar, questions like tense will come. There will be fill in the blanks, and after that a verb will be mentioned. You have to write it accordingly. Error correction may be there. One sentence may be given and you have to find out what is the error. And then reported speech will come. Reported speech, narration. So you have to remember all the rules of narration for write the exact answer or appropriate answer in the question paper, in the answer sheet. And what else? And error correction from the modals, from subject verb agreement, all may come. These types of question may come in the exam, in the question paper. And talking about writing skills, in the writing skills a picture will be given and you have to describe or narrate the picture, like a picture of Abdul Kalam, a picture of Mother Teresa, a picture of any freedom fighter may come, and you have to write a paragraph by watching that picture, or by giving some information. You have to give some informations of that personality, of that famous personality, in 120 words, and this question will carry only 5 marks. And there will be an alternative question where you have to just write a paragraph based on a situation or event, like a school excursion. You have visited some school excursion, so you have to write accordingly, and you have to just attempt any one question from this writing skills of A part. And B part, there is a B part of writing skills. In the B part you have to write a diary writing. You have to mention a diary page. You have to write a diary page within 100 to 120 words. And you know what is diary writing. You have read, I think, the Diary of Anne Frank. There you have the idea, the knowledge how to write a diary page. That's how you have to write a diary page, and this will carry 5 marks. Or there is an alternative. There is an alternative, and the question is about the story writing. The writing would be on story writing, and you have to complete the story by getting some important outlines. And the last section, I am coming to the last section. The last is of language through literature. And in language through literature, questions may come from Cbse's perception about her father. Such questions may come. Or what was the state of Cbse. Such questions may come. And also about Albert Einstein is important passage for your exam. So prepare it well for the chapter Albert Einstein, like why did Einstein wish to continue his study, or why did Einstein decide to continue his study in Switzerland. Such questions are very important. And talking about the poems, poems like when the humid shadows over all the starry spheres, this, what does this starry sphere mean, or what is that, why does the poet call darkness melancholy? Melancholic darkness was a phrase. Such questions may come. And from the other chapters, in the previous chapters which you have already attempted in the pre-mid exam, from that part Bismillah Khan is important, like the question describe the evolution of Sinai from Pungi, that's important. And Einstein, why does the world remember Einstein as a world citizen? Such question is also important. And you know there is a poem Lake Isle of Innisfree by W.B. Yeats. From that chapter, the beautiful scenery of the island you have to narrate in the question, in the answer sheet. This is an important question from that poem. And from the chapter The Snake and the Mirror, what was the thinking of the doctor? What was the doctor thinking while you are seated before the mirror? He was thinking many things before sitting in front of the mirror. That question is also important. And from the Adventures of Toto, you know, how did Toto take a bath? This is a bath episode. It is important. I have already discussed it in the classroom. And according to Iswaran the storyteller, from this chapter, how did he tackle the elephant in the school building? So that elephant episode is also important from that chapter. And what else? From the poem, from the story A Legend of the Northland, from this, what is a ballad? Such questions may come. What is a ballad? And narrate the story A Legend of the Northland. And from Happy Prince, why was Happy Prince called happy? Was he really happy or not? And Iswaran was a good cook as well as the storyteller. From this question, narrate the character or sketch the character of Iswaran as the cook as well as the storyteller. Such questions may come. So just prepare yourself well, have a good knowledge and idea, make your concept very clear for all the chapters, both for prose and poetry, and also prepare the supplementary reader by just going through it carefully, seriously. And if you have any problem, you can just share in the comment box your doubts and problems. And if you are watching from any state, just mention your state and the name of your school, from which school you are watching. Okay, thank you. All the best for your exam. Bye.